Hello people too, and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be discussing Don Blankenship. If you don't know who Don Blankenship is, well, you might want to go Wikipedia it. The man, he used to own tons of coal mines. He's a giant coal baron in the state of West Virginia. Well, now he is running for Senate in West Virginia. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to talk about the Big Branch incident, and that is not why I'm doing today, and that's not why I'm here. I'm going to discuss the man as a politician, because in the end, as politics goes, all that matters is your position and what you believe in. So here's the thing about Don Blankenship. If you go on Don Blankenship's website, which I have, in fact, I've looked at almost every person running for Senate's website, you will not find a page on his positions or beliefs. There is none. Period. So my question is, what do you stand for, Don? Well, according to the two tweets that appears on another Don Blankenship page that I found, he stands against abortion and he wants to build the border wall. Okay, well, abortion is a Republican thing, the thing that Republicans have been against. So, okay, that one makes sense. And building the wall, I fail to see what this has to do with West Virginia, but okay. You act like you're running for president, which you're not, by the way. So, okay. And that's it. You have a whole page called Meet Don Blankenship, where all you say is you're a hardline Republican. And then it talks about, his life and people lying and how he's a good guy, whoop-de-fucking-do. What are your other positions? Because there's nothing there. At all. There's no page explaining your positions. At all. Your commercials don't explain your position. They all just mention how you're this great guy. Well, I don't give a fuck if you're a great guy or not. I care about the positions, what you stand for. If I'm voting for you, that's all that matters. In the end, you can be a complete dick, and as long as you have good positions and you run the country or state or whatever good, then I don't care. But you don't have any. Every commercial you've made has been about how you were not responsible for the Big Branch incident and it was other people's fault. And then you had like a preacher get up, say you're such a good man. You had a coal miner say you're a good man, and your daughter said you're a good man. Then you blamed Obama and Hillary for the incident because that's your whole mantra is this fucking incident. And then you said you stand with Trump. Okay. None of this has anything to do with what you're going to do to help West Virginia. At all. Your page is fucking barren. You are a terrible candidate, Don. A terrible candidate. I'm a better political candidate than you are, and I'm not even running. It's awful, dude. Get on the fucking ball, because you will lose if you can't stand for anything. You're a hardline Republican, whoop-de-fucking-do. That doesn't mean anything in today's society. Drawing the line in the sand between I'm a hard right or a hard left or a fucking centrist doesn't fucking mean anything to anyone anymore. We want to know the policy. We want to know what you stand for. We want to know if you're going to break up unions. We want to know if you're going to fuck old people out of retirement. This is shit that people need to know, Don. And you're not saying it. You expect us to vote for you just because people said you're a good guy. I don't care if you're a good guy or not. I want to know about your policies. Get on the ball, Don, because it's looking right now you are one of the worst political candidates I've ever seen. So I hope you fix this shit. But before we go, let me tell you a little story about Don. I was down in the state capitol visiting for my college. We were representing the college at this big college day event that they had at the capitol. When I ran into Don Blankenship himself, I actually ran into a few, senator candidates and a bunch of other stuff handing out pamphlets, and I talked to a few. Well, here comes Don Blankenship, so I go to hand him the pamphlet, and he looks at it, then he looks at me, then he looks down at it and looks at me, and he smirks and walks off. Now remember This man is running for Senate. He's supposed to care about education in the state. He's supposed to give a fuck. He didn't. So remember that when if any West Virginia people watches, remember that when you go to the voting booth, he doesn't care. So, Don Blankenship, until you get your shit straight, you are one of the worst candidates I've ever seen in political history. So,